Namaste. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So let's go ahead and begin. Since this past week has been a week of Thanksgiving and we have been sending out our gratitude and all the blessings that we are thankful for. So we will continue with that. So here we are very thankful for the technology that has connected us together. We are thankful that we are here today for our very being. And so let's begin with a deep breath. So sit comfortably, sit cross-legged, keep your shoulders rounded back, keep your spine upright and straight, and allow your chin to be parallel to the ground. And we're going to begin with a deep breath. And as we breathe in, we're going to raise our arms up above our head, bring the hands together. And then as we breathe out, we are going to bring our hands down to our heart center. And with that, we thank the universe for all the blessings and all the grace that is there around us. So let's go ahead, take a deep breath in, bring your hands up above your head, hold it, and as you breathe out, slowly bring your hands down towards your heart center. It's just being thankful for everything that we have, the sunshine, the moon, the stars, the sky, the breeze, all the friends, family, people, and all the beautiful smiles, good health. Thank you for that. So with that, let's begin. Now, we begin with thanking the earth, Mother Earth. And the way we do that is with bowing down to Mother Earth for sustaining us, for holding us in her lap. So for that, you fold your legs, you bring your left leg in the front and your right leg is folded back. The heel of your left knee is touching your right knee. Okay? So as you get ready for that, now we are going to turn towards the left side and slowly bring our hands down on the ground. Keep your hands away from your body. The farther away they are, the more comfortable you will feel on your back. So it will be less pressure on your back. And then we are going to take a deep breath in and we are going to bend down to reach the ground with our forehead. It's okay if your head doesn't go all the way down. If you just bend a little bit, that's fine. Listen to your comfort level. So take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bending your elbows, you're going to slide your hands further away from your body and slowly bring your head down. Your elbows are down. Thanking Mother Earth for sustaining all of us, for providing nourishment to us. And slowly raise your hand and walk your hands back towards the body and catch your breath. Very good. And now we'll do the other side. So now you're going to fold your legs the other way. So now your left leg is folded vertically and your right leg is horizontally and your right knee, your right heel is touching your left knee. Okay? So you're going to bring both your hands on the left side this time, on the right side. And you're going to slide your hands further away from the body as you bend down, slowly lower your body, bringing your elbows down, bringing your head down, thanking Mother Earth, thanking the universe for nourishing us, the sunshine, the breeze, the plants, trees, flowers, fruits, and slowly get up and catch your breath. So we are in that mode of gratitude, thanking all that is there to support us, to sustain us. All right, now you can come back to the start position. Now let's start with some joint exercises today to warm up the body. So go ahead and stretch your legs in front of you and put your hands behind. Keep your spine upright and straight. And we'll begin with our feet. So wiggle your toes, wiggle, wiggle. We are thankful to our feet that support us, that help us walk around, that help us climb the steps up and down. And they sustain us for the whole day. We are on our feet. So let's take care of our feet. So spread your feet, spread your toes wide. Feel that stretch in your toes, spread them and move them. If you know someone in your circle who has gout or some arthritis issue going on in their body, then you know how thankful you can be for your toes that are working fine. And you can send a thought of kindness, compassion towards the individual who is suffering with gout for his speedy recovery or her speedy recovery. So moving your toes around, curl them in towards the body, point them away from the body. Curl them in towards the body, point your toes away from the body. And now move both your feet towards the body, pushing the heel outward. So your feet are pointing towards the body, and as your heels are pushed outward, you feel stretch here on the underside of both your legs. And it feels great as you do that. Now point your feet away from the body. Now we'll work on the ankle joint. So if anyone in your circle, you know who has an ankle issue. So I know someone who has an ankle issue and is not able to do all this flexibility, with the flexible movement that we are doing right now. So we send a prayer for a speedy recovery of individuals suffering with ankle joint issues. So the fact that you're able to do it, we are very thankful for our for good health of our ankles. So working on that ankle joint, make sure you are doing it in both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise. If you can do it, you are in good shape with your ankle joint. Very good. Now bring shoulder width distance between your feet. Turn your toes towards each other as if you're holding this imaginary beach ball between your toes. And drop it down. Again, hold the ball. It's an angular movement. You're affecting and working on the fascia. And drop the invisible ball. All right, now spread your legs further apart. And with your right hand, you're going to reach towards your left foot. Come back with your left hand, reach towards your right foot. Again, if you can't reach your foot, that's okay. If you reach your knee, that's okay. Listen to your body. It is the cultivation of the effort that you are making that is critical. And last round. And relax. Now fold your left leg, raise both your arms up, breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to bend forward to reach our toes. Now if you have severe back problems, avoid forward bend. And if you have hernia, avoid back bends. Hold it. Now if you can't reach your toes and you just reach your knees, you stay there. Hold your knee, hold your calf, your shin, wherever your body allows you comfortably. So stay there and then slowly walk your hands back. And straighten your back, catch your breath. Now stretch your left leg, fold your right leg. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Breathe in, raise both your hands up. And slowly with the outgoing breath, you're bending forward, reaching for your left foot. Hold it, feel that stretch in your leg. And slowly walk your hands back. Catch your breath. Straighten your legs. And now come back to start position with your spine upright and straight. Hands behind you on the floor. And now press your kneecaps down. So as you're pressing the kneecaps down, you can feel the tightness of your quads, your hamstring muscles, your thighs. Hold it tight. Keep pressing the knees down. And then relax. Shake it. Very good. And now you're going to fold your right leg. We are working on the hip joint. But as you worked on the knee joint, if you know anyone in your circle, in your orbit of friends who has an issue with a knee joint, and I know in winter times our muscles can flare up and so it may hurt, send a prayer towards that individual and be thankful for your healthy knees if you don't have any issues with your knees. So again, we are thanking today, we are grateful for good health and good health of our joints, our body, our muscles. Now fold your right leg, lift your right foot and straighten your leg. So we are working on 3 joints now. Our pelvic joint, our knee joint and our ankle joint. So again, fold and stretch. Fold and stretch. Last round. Fold and now hold the leg still and just roll the lower half of the leg from knee down around. It's a supported movement. Do it in the opposite direction. Now, if you have had a meniscus tear or if you have had some other issue with your knee joint, you know that sometimes you are not able to do this. So the fact that you are doing this, we are very thankful to our knee joint, all the ligaments, tissues for staying in good shape. And we are providing nourishment to them. Now, after you have done it in both directions, now just work on the ankle rotation. Just roll your foot around in one direction and then in the opposite direction. So in this way, we are addressing the 3 major joints, your pelvic joint, your knee joint, and your ankle joint. And then relax. Lay your leg down, shake it off, catch your breath, and let's do the same thing now with the other leg. So you're going to fold it, hold it, and lift it up and down, up and down. Very thankful for healthy joints. The fact that we are able to do it. Slowly roll it around and then do it in the opposite direction, counterclockwise. And hold it and then just work on the ankle rotation. Yes, you know the protocol now. Do it in the opposite direction. And relax. Lay your leg down, shake it off, catch your breath. Very good. So let's bring our attention to the pelvic floor. And hip joint is one of the hardest joints to relax, and you're working on your hip flexors. So anyone who has had an issue with pelvic joints, they know how it can change your lifestyle. So we are very thankful. Let's be thankful to our pelvic joint for keeping us in this healthy shape. So fold your right leg, cross it over your left thigh, take the fingers of your left hand, put them in between the toes of your right foot and gently shake your foot. Shake, shake, shake. Very good. And now slowly roll it around and then do it in the opposite direction. So, this is becoming our muscle memory. We are doing it every Sunday on a regular basis. So this is our maintenance, our tuning, we are doing alignment and body care. It all sounds like the words they use when you take your car to the dealership for maintenance. But this is our dealership here. This is our garage and we're working on our body maintenance. And relax. Now take both your hands, tap your foot gently all over, then press your toes, your little toes, your big toe, the balls of your foot, the arch, and the heel. Then make a yogic fist with the thumb inside and slide your knuckles all over the sole of your right foot and then gently tap, tap, tap all over. And relax. So this feels wonderful. Now bring it, slide it down and then bring the knee towards the body and away from the body. Breathe in, bring the knee towards the body. Breathe out, push the knee away from the body. Now, don't be wrestling with your knee. If it's not going further down, don't wrestle it down. Just do it as far as your body allows again. So if your knee is here, stay there. So just do it like this. So whatever is the comfort level for your body. And slowly, your comfort level will begin to expand. And last round, relax, stretch your leg, shake it, catch your breath, fold your left leg, cross it over, rest it on your right thigh, take the fingers of your right hand and put them in between the toes of your left foot. And gently shake your foot, shake, 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 and roll it around. Again, very thankful for healthy ankle joint, healthy feet. Now do it in the opposite direction. And remove your fingers and tap, tap, tap gently all over the foot. And then press your toes, the big toe, the little toes, the ball of your foot, the arch, the heel. It feels just great as you do that. It's like wherever the energy flows, that begins to improve. And that's what we're doing right now. We are flowing our attention and our energy to different parts of the body. And with that, you will feel the improvement in those parts of the body. And relax. Now make a yogic fist. Slide. Tap, tap, tap gently. I think we just did that. Massage. Now slide your foot down and breathe in. Bring the knee towards the chest. Breathe out away from the chest towards the ground. Breathe in and out. In and out. Last round. And relax. Stretch your leg. Shake, shake, shake. Catch your breath. Very good. Now fold your right leg. Put your right hand behind. Keep your spine straight. Raise your left arm up. And see if you can bring it out to the outside of your right knee. Now if you cannot bring it to the outside, you can just hold it with your hand. And then you're going to turn your head to look over your right shoulder. So you can do it this way by holding your right knee, you're turning your torso to the right, or you can push the outside of your right knee with your right elbow and hold your right ankle with your left hand. You can even cross it over and relax. Stretch your leg. Let's do the same thing with the other side. So now you're going to fold your left leg. So your left hand goes behind. Keep your spine straight. You're going to raise your right leg up, or your right arm up, and then bring your right elbow to the outside. Either you can do that and turn your head over your left shoulder, or you can just hold your left knee with your hand and turn to the left side. So you can do it in different ways. And stretch your leg, shake it, catch your breath. Very good. And now we're going to fold both our legs, do the Titli Asana. Butterfly pose, bringing the feet together, the soles of your feet are together, interlacing your fingers. You put your hands under your toes and flap your knees up and down like the wings of a butterfly. It's called Titli Asana. There are lots of great butterflies I can see. That's wonderful. Yeah, it's very obvious you have been doing it. Yes, initially, for a lot of us, our knees were up here when we started. And slowly with practice, you notice that your knees begin to go down and down and down. And then they touch the ground. All in stages. In stages, impossible becomes possible. So here you're just making this effort to cultivate this effort to make it into a habit. When I was a teacher in elementary school here in Hampton City, Virginia, so we used to have a program called DEAR program, DEAR. It's called, DEAR is the acronym for Drop Everything and Read. So at that time, no matter what you're doing, so whether as a teacher you're making a cup of coffee, or in the staff room, or if a child is sharpening their pencil, or if the custodian is doing some work, everyone in the building, we dropped whatever we were doing when it was dear time, drop everything and read. We used to read. So the same way since the pandemic, so I've been home. So in the afternoon, I do my own dear time, which is not reading, but it's more like running, going outside. So I do drop everything and run. Is I just go out for a walk. So technically, it's more like Dior, as my daughter's friend was saying. He said, you're not doing Dior, you're doing Dior. Drop everything and walk. But it just becomes like something in your mind, your muscle memory. It's like 2 o'clock, around 2:30. The mind tells you, time to go, Abha. Dear, drop everything and run, drop everything and go. So I do that. And then I was thinking, in the morning also we do this yoga. So what's another acronym for yoga? And I couldn't come up with one. So all I could come up was defy. Drop everything for yoga. I do that in the morning. It's like drop everything, no matter what. And just do yoga. But it doesn't sound as good, defy. But in the morning you are like being disobedient, defying. So drop everything for yoga, but we can do it unless you come up with some better acronym. That'll be good. You can email me that. Okay, relax. So that is all our joints in the lower half of the body. Now let's bring attention to the joints in the upper half of the body. Interlacing your fingers again, you're going to flip your hands and stretch your arms. Feel the full stretch of your arms. Now initially you will notice your elbows are slightly bent, but straighten your arms. Again, let's be thankful. If our joints are working fine and you're able to do it, that is wonderful. Because there are many, and you might know people who may not be able to do this because they have an issue with their rotator cuff, or a pinched nerve, or a problem with arthritis and cannot flip the hands or stretch the elbows. So again, we are very thankful for these healthy joints and the fact that we are able to do it. And we send thoughts of recovery and compassion to those who have it so that they can recover fast from this. Now relax, let go, raise your hands up, straight, down, straight, up, straight, down, straight, up, straight. Now flip your hands, make a yogic fist with your thumb inside and roll your hands around. Then do it in the other direction, working on your wrist joint. And open your hands and touch your shoulder. Open and fold. So very thankful for our elbow joint, for our shoulder joint, the fact that we are able to do this. Open and fold. Open and fold. Drop your elbows down and roll your folded arms around. Breathe in as the elbows go back and breathe out as they move to front. Again, It can be very painful for someone who has pinched nerve or rotator cuff problem. And it can really change your lifestyle because, especially if you have a rotator cuff issue, then you cannot do certain things like combing your hair becomes a major task because you can't raise this particular arm, you have to do it only with the other arm. Going to the groceries, you cannot pick your grocery bags if you have a rotator cuff issue. Also, you cannot wear certain clothes with the back buttons. You know that you will not be, it's hard to reach with your hands behind you. So again, those are lots of lifestyle changing issues that can be the outcome of joint issues, especially the pinched nerve or rotator cuff. So again, we work on these rotator cuff and shoulder joint relax. Now you're going to hold your left elbow with your right hand, your right elbow with right wrist with your left hand, and your left wrist with your right hand. And you raise your arms above your head, keeping your spine straight, and then bend them to one side. Then bring your hands to the center, bend it to the other side. Just do it a couple of times at your own pace. Last round, and relax. Bring your hands down, shake, shake, shake. In India, one of the practice, a lot of parents teach their children early in the morning, they thank their hands because these hands, we take them for granted. But they are serving us, they are serving us, they are feeding us, they are actually our source of income because we use this to do whatever we are doing. So in the morning, you open it, you just hold your hands and you just look at them and you slowly take them towards your face, and then you bring it down and you just look at them, you thank them, thanking your hands. And there's actually a Sanskrit shloka that goes with it. I don't know if I remember it correctly, but something like Karagre Vasude Lakshmi, Kar Madhye Saraswati, Kar Mule tu Govinda, Kar Mule tu Govinda, Prabhate Karadarshana. It's time to witness the beauty of early morning, the sunrise. So just a one-liner that just do it. In the morning the children do that as they say this Sanskrit shloka. So relax. So we are thankful to our hands that are serving us. So and our arms, and now we bring our attention to the neck joint. So for that we do Brahma Mudra. Breathe in. Closing your eyes, you're going to drop your chin down. Feel the stretch on the back of your neck. Slowly lift your chin up and gently drop your head back. Feel the stretch on the front part of the neck. And bring your head to the center. Tilt your head to the right. Bringing your ear close to your right shoulder. Feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. Bring your head to the center. And now gently tilt your head to the left, bringing your left ear closer to your left shoulder. Feel the stretch on the right side of your neck. Bring your head to the center and now turn your head to the right. So your chin is parallel to your right shoulder. Feel the twisting of the neck as you look over your right shoulder. Bring your face to the center, breathe in. And turn your head to the other side. So now your chin is parallel to the left shoulder, and you can feel the stretch and the twisting of the neck on the right side, especially as you look over your left shoulder and relax. Bring your head to the center, and now you're going to roll your head around by dropping it down. And very slowly and mindfully, you're going to roll your neck around. And at any point, if you experience any pain or if it hurts, then you just need to stop or you need to cut back. So again, do it mindfully and slowly. We are not in a rush. Now do it in the counterclockwise direction, in the opposite direction. Always do it while sitting down. And we never do this Brahma Mudras while standing up. Again, because of the major arteries and veins and nerves that go through the neck, it can bring an altered sense of consciousness. So it's recommended you always do it while sitting down. Relax. It's very relaxing. You feel wonderful when you do that. Okay. All right. So that's how we thank all our body parts. I remember in India there is a tradition in Diwali, especially we just had that. So after Diwali, you give out funds or gifts to your staff members. So it's very common for families to have domestic help. They have a cook, a cleaning lady, and they have like a driver. You have the chowkidar, who is the guard. So there are all these, or mailman. So all these people, and they all come after Diwali to get, so you give them money and you dole out some cash and give it to everybody. So my friend was saying, you in US, you don't have any staff members, so you don't have to do that after Diwali. And I said, you know what? I do have to do that. So she's like, really? And like, yeah. I said, I have to be thankful. I have to dole out attention and give my gratitude to all my staff members, my driver, which is my legs, my feet that take me around. So this is my time to be thankful to my driver that walks me around, my legs, and my cook, my hands. So using them, so we are thanking them. So all the staff that we have, and we have a lot of staff members here to serve us. So she's like, oh, Abha, it's like I can't believe you just said that. I said, but yeah, this is my staff members, and I'm paying attention to them. So relax. And now we are going to stand up slowly because that was our warm up. So we are going to stand up very slowly. Just get up and we'll continue with our gratitude. And this time we are going to be thankful to the sun. So you all already know that. That was also a quiz item, a question in the Jeopardy quiz that we did the other day. Sun salutation. So we salute the sun. We also salute the moon. There's a moon salutation. Let's see if we can do that also. So sun salutation. So you're going to turn sideways and you're going to come to the front of your yoga mat. And you're going to bring your hands together. And that is our prayer pose. So this is normal breathing. Namaskar. Breathe in, both your hands up. It's called Hast Uttanasana. And you can bend your head back. Breathe out. Bring your hands down next to your feet. And this is called Padhast Asana. Breathe in, take your right leg back. And you can drop your right knee on the mat as both your hands are next to your left foot and you can look up. Horse riding pose or Ashvasanchalanasana. And now take your left leg back and you will get into the downward dog pose or also called Parvatasana. And you feel the stretch on your legs. Now bring your right, and now you're going to get into Ashtanga. It's called 8. So 8 parts of the body are touching the ground. So Ashtanga is normal breathing. Your forehead is on the mat. Your chest is on the ground. Both your hands are next to your shoulders. And you're going to slowly lift your hips up. Your knees are on the ground. And your toes are touching the mat. This is normal breathing called Ashtanga. Bring your hips down. And pushing the mat with your hands, you're going to get into Cobra pose. So slowly lift your head And your upper body up, looking up towards the ceiling, Bhujangasana. So this is Cobra pose. So you're going to now breathe, you're going to get back. So you're going to breathe out and get back into mountain pose. Breathe in, put your left foot forward this time. And looking up, slowly bring your right foot to the front, both hands next to your feet. And slide your hands up your body, raising your arms up above your head. Get into Hasta Utthana pose. And breathe out and bring your hands towards your heart. And we just do normal breathing. So let's try to do it one more time. And we'll try to do it in one go. Again, prayer pose, step 1, normal breathing. Breathe in, hands up. Breathe out, hands down next to the feet. Breathe in, and this time your left leg will go back. And you're going to look up in horse riding pose, Ashvasanchalanasana. And then breathe out, put your right foot back, get into the mountain pose, Parvatasana. And lie down on the yoga mat in Ashtanga. And just do normal breathing. And then lift your hips up. Then breathe in and get into the Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Breathe out, get back into the downward dog pose, Parvatasana, mountain pose. Bring your left foot forward, looking up, and right foot forward, and slowly slide your hands up, raise your arms above the head, Hasta Uttanasana, and then breathe out and bring your hands towards your heart center. That's thanking the sun for sustaining us. Sun is the giver of sunshine, light, and has sustained humanity for millions of years. So this is one way we do salutation to the sun. Then there's also salutation to the moon. Maybe we can do that next time. The moon salutation, that also has 12 steps. So let's do the standing postures, interlacing your hands. Lift your arms up and see if you can slowly stand on your tippy toes like a ballerina, reaching for the star. It's a full body stretch. So either you can do with interlacing your fingers or you can even open your hands, whatever is comfortable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring your heels down and bring your hands down. Shake it, catch your breath. All right. Next, let's do the triangle pose, Trikonasana. So spread your legs about 3 feet apart. Spread your arms at the shoulder level. Turn to your left side. So your left foot is now pointing to the left. Your right foot is pointing forward. You look on the left side, breathe in. And as you breathe out, we're going to do a modified version first. So you're going to bend your left knee and rest your left elbow on your left thigh as you're raising your right hand towards the ceiling. Now, if it is difficult to raise your right hand, you can just fold your right hand and rest it on your waist. So you can just hold your waist with your right hand, whatever is comfortable. And once you are stable in this position, you can slowly see if you can straighten your knee and slide your left hand down towards your ankle. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your hands down. Shake it, catch your breath. Point your foot forward. Okay, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So now Spreading your arms at the shoulder level. You're going to turn your right foot now to the right. Look on the right side. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, again, first you do the modified version. Bend the right knee. Rest your right elbow on your right thigh. Left hand is pointing to the ceiling. Stay there. And if you are ready, you can go further down to reach your right ankle with your right hand while your neck is turned towards the ceiling. Now, if you have any cervical issues, you can keep looking straight ahead or drop your head down, whatever is comfortable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring your arms to the shoulder level. Drop them down. And shake it, catch your breath. Keeping the distance between your legs. Let's do the Kati Chakrasana, which is the powerful spinal rotation, waist rotation. So stretch your arms in front of you. Your hands are facing each other. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to turn to the right. So you're going to keep the distance between your hands and go all the way to the back. And slowly bring your hands to the center. So your gaze is parallel to your hands. Breathe in the center. And breathe out to the other side. Let's do it one more time at your own pace. You can do that. And relax. When you finish your round, bring your hands down, shake it, catch your breath. And now we will do the Paschim Namaskar. So you're going to spread your arms at the shoulder level, slowly bring them down, and bring your hands together behind your back. Now we are going to flip our hands up and inch our way up along the spine, keeping the hands together. If this is very difficult to do or you're finding this a bit hard, you can hold the two elbows together. So whatever is comfortable to you, do that. So here again, you can feel the stretch on your shoulder blades when you do this. Now put your one foot forward, your left foot forward, and see if you can slowly lift it up. So you're incorporating balancing posture also. Then bring that leg down, put your other foot forward, and then first you raise your right heel, and then lift your leg up. And bring it down. And now very slowly you're going to bring your hands down and let go. Shake, shake, shake. That's all. So we have already done some forward bend, back bend, spinal twist, balancing position. So now sit down. And now sit sideways because we are ready to do the next series of postures that are here for our gastrointestinal system, digestive system, and also for our vertebral health, for our spine. So again, the whole routine has been put together in such a way to address all the major systems of the body. So our skeletal system, our respiratory, digestive, circulatory, and our muscle system, muscular system, urinary. So all the systems of the body are helped in this routine because they are addressed. So always try to do the whole routine and then you can do the add-on. So if you're having specific issues, health issues, let's say, with your knee joint or with your blood pressure, then you can target on those other specific postures more and give that more time. But try always to do the whole routine so that you are not ignoring any aspect, any dimension, any part of the body. All right, so you're going to stretch your legs in front of you. We will start with the boat pose, that is the Nauka Asana. So you're sitting like a teddy bear. So sit with your legs stretched and your arms stretched. Your hands are facing downward. And you're going to slowly lean back And you're going to lift your left leg up, bring it down, lift your right leg up, bring it down, and then see if you can lift both your legs up, and so that your feet, your hands, your head are all in like a straight line, and your body is hinged on your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And now you can lie down. And now as you lie down, just relax, and we are going to focus on our gastrointestinal system, digestive system. So for that, the start position is, for all the postures we are going to do in this supine position, your feet are together, toes are pointing towards the ceiling, both your arms are next to the body, palms facing down, and this is our start position. So let's begin with a full body stretch. Breathe in, raise both your arms and drop them behind your head. So now it's like you are fully stretched, and point your toes away from the body. Feel the full extension of your body as you do that. And slowly bring your arms back and relax your toes. So now you're back in the start position. Now we'll do knee chest pose, which helps with flatulence, acid reflux issues, or constipation, or any other digestive health issues. So you're going to fold your legs, bringing the heels towards your hips. And then you're going to lift your folded legs and wrap your arms tightly around both your legs. Hold them tightly, embracing your legs towards your body, towards your belly. Keep holding it tightly. And then if you don't have any neck problems or back problems, you can lift your head to bring your head towards the knees. And now you're all curled up like a ball. And you can feel the pressure in your belly as you do that. And you can slowly even rock your body side to side, right to left, left to right, even front and back. And relax. So now, catch your breath, come back to start position. Next, we will do the Kati Chakra, which is a spinal twist. It's called Markatasana or monkey pose, also called Jatha Parivartanasana. So spread your arms at the shoulder level, fold both your legs, bringing the heels close to your hips, and then slowly drop your knees to the right and turn your head to the left. Your arms are spread at the shoulder level. Your right knee is on the ground, your left knee is sitting on top of your right knee. Your left foot is sitting on top of your right foot, and you feel the stretch on the left side of your abdomen. And relax. Bring your knees to the center, your head to the center, catch your breath. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, drop your knees to the left and turn your head to the right, and feel the stretch now on the right side of your abdomen. Hold it here and relax. Bring your knees to the center, your head to the center, and come back to start position. Next, slide your hands under your hips. So by tilting your hips, you're going to slide your hands underneath, and then you're going to lift your legs up and roll your legs around, drawing a circle in the air with both your legs. So do it 3 times clockwise and 3 times counterclockwise. You can always do one leg at a time if you find it difficult to do with both legs. But don't forget to do the counterclockwise direction, because in yoga, for every action, there is a counter action, a viparit karni asana, to balance it. So when you finish your rounds, you can relax, catch your breath, Now we need to do inversion. So for inversion, we'll do the Setu Bandhasan, bridge pose. People with hypertension or cardiovascular issues need to do it carefully or they can avoid doing this. So fold your legs, bring your heels close to your hips, breathe in, and pushing the hands and elbows down, you're going to lift your pelvic floor up, forming a bridge with your body. So your feet are on the ground, your head, neck, shoulders are on the ground, your arms are on the mat. Only the middle section of the body is raised, forming a bridge. So that's why it's called the bridge pose, Setu Bandhasan. Hold your hips tight, feel the tightness in your pelvic floor, hold the glutes tightly, and relax. And catch your breath. We are finished doing the supine position postures. Turn to your right side. And stay there for a few seconds. And then you're going to roll over on your belly and we'll get ready to do the prone position posture. Again, remember, now if you have cardiovascular issues or any serious case of hypertension, high blood pressure, then either avoid doing this or do it slowly at your comfort level. So what we're doing now is for our spine, for our vertebral column, and for our vertebrae. That's great. I see someone there already doing the Makar Asana. That's wonderful. And that's exactly what we were going to do. So that's good to know that you guys are ahead of me. I love that. Okay, so both your hands are next to your shoulders, forehead down, both your feet are together, and this is our start position. So let's begin with Makarasana, crocodile pose. So you're going to bring shoulder width distance between your feet. Pressing the mat with your hands down, you're going to bring your elbows in front of you and rest your chin on your hands and alternately move your feet towards your hips. And you can feel the stretch in your spine extending from the cervical area down to thoracic area. And then the next posture that we'll do, Bhujangasana, you can feel that extension and that pressure for extending further down towards the tailbone. So here now you can do it with both your feet towards your hips. And sometimes as you lift your heels towards your hips, you can feel your pelvic floor lifting up as you do that. Come back to start position, catch your breath. Let's get ready to do the cobra pose. Again, bring shoulder width distance between your feet, pressing the hands down and spread your fingers wide like starfish. And you're going to lift your head, neck up to your belly button and keep your elbows slightly bent. And you can look straight ahead, or if you have cervical problems, you can just even drop your head down, whatever is comfortable. And otherwise, you can lift your head, tilt your head back to look up towards the ceiling. And now you can feel that stretch extending further down. And this is how segment by segment you're addressing different vertebrae, each vertebra. And the vertebral column, the intervertebral disc, and you are massaging and taking care of your entire back. And relax. Bring your head down, come back to start position. So what we were doing so far was top down. Now we are going to do bottom up. So the way you do that is Shalavasana, locust pose. So you're going to take both your hands and put them under your respective thighs with the palms facing up. And now both your hands are under your thighs. You're going to lift. You can do with one leg at a time. You can lift the leg about 10 inches above the ground, or you can do with both the legs above the ground, whatever is comfortable. And you can even lift your head up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Bring your legs down, remove your hands from underneath, and again you can turn to your side and just relax. Catch your breath, and then when you're ready, you can sit up, and we are ready to do pranayam. So pranayam is the flossing of the brain, flossing of the mind with the breath. You know, we don't realize that actually this huge body is actually hung by a very fine thread of breath, and that is what is sustaining it. So it's important that we take care of our mental health and focus on the breath that is sustaining and holding this huge machinery and making it run. And this machinery works beautifully. You know, it's really like a food processor. You are just putting stuff, you know, in the food processor and it processes. This is our food processor. It provides the digestion. That is where it is, you know, ingesting and digesting is part of the food processing that this machine does. And eliminating what it doesn't need, and then absorbing the nutrients. So it's just, it works beautifully. It's really a marvel. So here we are, focusing on the breath, doing pranayama. So let's do first deep breathing. Take a deep breath in and an extended breath out, keeping your spine straight. So don't slouch, don't slump, keep your shoulders rounded back. So stretch, so you can feel it, the back of your head is against a wall, so you can feel the alignment. So keep doing the deep breathing, extended inhalation, in breath, and extended out breath. So there are tremendous benefits of deep breathing. As you do deep breathing, you will notice that your aches and pains begin to minimize because your body is in a very relaxed state, and your body knows the kind of hormones to release. So when the body is relaxed, then it releases this body-friendly hormone called endorphin, which is body's natural painkiller. And that's why you notice the aches and pains that begin to minimize when you do this deep breathing. And as you're breathing in more oxygen, that oxygen then gets into your bloodstream through the heart, and then heart pumps more oxygenated blood to your entire body through the bloodstream, and the bloodstream then takes it to every part of the body, every organ, every tissue, every cell gets recharged with that more oxygenated blood. So the body is a very intelligently put device, and it knows what kind of hormones to release when. So here it's releasing body-friendly hormones when you are relaxed, when you are in a state of relaxation. It's called a relaxation response. And this is the opposite of fight or flight response, where we are usually very tensed, or we are antsy, or we are stressed. And whenever we are in high stress position, and if we are in that situation for a long period of time, that's when the body, begins to release this hormone, the stress hormone called cortisol. And when that hormone remains in our bloodstream for a long period of time, extended period of time, unchecked, it can become a breeding ground for future chronic ailments. So to counteract the effect, what you're doing now is counteracting the effect of cortisol, the stress hormone. And this is how you keep your body healthy and well. And relax. So that was Bhastrika pranayam, deep breathing. Let's do alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom pranayam. So raising your right hand, you're going to close the right side of your right nostril with your right thumb. Breathe in from the left nostril. Close the left nostril with your middle finger and let go of your thumb and breathe out from the right nostril. Keeping the left nostril closed, you're going to breathe in from the right nostril. Close the right nostril with your right thumb, let go of your fingers and breathe out from the left nostril. So this is one round. So you can do a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing at your own pace. So here we are doing 5 rounds or 10 rounds. At home, when you're practicing, you can do it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, slowly work your way up to 5 minutes. And you will find tremendous and profound relaxation as you do this. Especially whenever you notice if your mind is too chattery or you are depressed or feeling angry or upset or annoyed, do a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing at your own pace. And you will see the profound effect of this on your mental health as well as your physical health. Always start from the left nostril because the left nostril and right nostril, they are cross connected with our brain. The left nostril is connected to the right brain. The right nasal passage is connected with the left brain. So it has an instant calming effect. If there's any imbalance between the left brain and the right brain, this breathing exercise, it helps to bring that balance in the body and relax. So when you finish your round, you can bring your hand down. So if you do this 5 minutes every day over a period of time, you will see the difference. This could be your early morning defy moment. You know that I was talking about earlier? Drop everything for yogas in the morning instead of, rushing for the news to watch the news or, doing some yard work. First, just do this. Get it out of your way. This is your RX, this is your prescription, and this is your early morning prescription. Empty stomach. There are medications some people take, they are called like empty stomach medication. You have to take them only when, early in the morning when you haven't eaten anything. So this is your empty stomach, early morning prescription is breathing exercises. Do that pranayama. If you have time, you can even do yoga. Actually, the other day, it was only yesterday, I recorded myself while doing this yoga routine, and I noticed it took me like less than 10 minutes to do the whole routine. So I'll see if I can upload that, or maybe Ravi can help me upload that. But it's not, it doesn't take very long because we all have very busy lives. And when you have meetings or you're working or you have to go, but it's the defy moment. You can't do anything unless you have done your yoga practice. So initially, you take time out for yoga, and later, yoga takes time out for you, as Dr. Sarkar says. And it's literally true. You just can't, your body becomes so used to it. So do that. So I'll see if I can upload that. And in that, I also did a couple other things like, headstand and jumping a rope. But the routine itself was like 9 minutes something else. So, and it includes pretty much what we did today. So because here we are also talking, so it takes a little more time. And but when you're doing it quietly, silently, at a go, it doesn't take that long. All right. So let's do Bhramari Pranayam. That helps to bring the cholesterol level down, and it also helps to improve sleep. So raise both your hands, bring your fingers, your index finger on your forehead, your middle finger, closing your eyelids. You're going to put gently over your eyelids and your ring finger above your upper lip and your little finger below your lower lip. And extend your thumbs towards your ears. So before you plug your ears, so what we're going to do, we're going to breathe in and make a nasal humming sound like that of a bumblebee. So let's go ahead, plug your ears. And relax. It's very relaxing, this Brahmari Pranayam, and has tremendous benefits for our body. So now we are ready to do Yoga Nidra. So in Yoga Nidra, so these are all add-ons because this is not part of my yoga routine. The yoga routine itself was like 9 minutes, was doing just the postures, but not including the pranayam and the Yoga Nidra. But here is a full body relaxation. So you're going to lie down on your back and just drop your feet down and keep your arms away from the body and your palms are facing up and just relax. There should be no tightness anywhere in the body. And for any reason, if you notice any tightness, take your attention to that part of the body, contract the muscles and then relax and let go. So starting with your feet, you're going to, so we are mentally scanning the body, starting with the feet. You're going to wiggle your toes, feel the toes, then curl them in, and then open your toes, push the balls of your feet outward, feel that stretch in your feet and let go. Press your kneecaps down, feel the tightness in both your legs as you're holding the kneecaps down. Hold it tight and let go. Now bring your attention to your pelvic floor and hold the hips tight. Feel the tightness in your pelvic floor as you're holding your glutes tightly. Hold it and relax. Let go. Bring your attention to your hands. Clench your hands into tight yogic fists and press your elbows down. Feel the tightness in both your arms as you push the hands down and your elbows down. Hold it tight and relax. Let go. Now arch your back off the floor. Then drop it down. Hold your belly in. Feel the tightness in your belly as if you're waiting to exhale. Hold it and let go. And now raise your shoulders towards your ears and then relax. Bring them down. Turn your head from side to side, right to left, left to right, then let go. Relax. Crunch your facial muscles, pull them all in towards the center of the face as if you're frowning. And relax your facial muscles, raising your eyebrows towards your hairline. And relax, open your mouth wide, dropping your lower jaw down. And curl your lips as if you're ready to whistle. And stretch your lips from ear to ear, bringing a smile on your face. And now you are totally relaxed. There is no tightness anywhere, no tension, no strain. And if for any reason you notice any tightness anywhere, just take your attention to that part of the body, contract the muscles and relax. And you will see slowly that the tightness has melted away. Now slowly turn to your right side and just stay there for a few seconds. Just catch your breath. And then when you're ready, you can sit up. Even if not, it's your home, you can just go off to sleep. It just feels so wonderful. And here it doesn't even matter if you start snoring, nobody knows. You're just, because that just shows that you're really relaxed, totally relaxed. All right, and now just stay with your breath. So notice the being that you are. The beingness is here. If you drop off all the labels that have been superimposed on the beingness, whether it's the name or the ethnicity, nationality, or the educational qualifications, financial credentials, or the orbit or circle of friends and relatives, or the roles that we play, the role of, father, mother, daughter, son, sister, brother, whatever. If you drop off all those labels, all that remains is your being. And notice that at this dimension, when you are in this dimension, there are no problems, no issues, no anger, no hatred, because all of them, all of these things like anger, hatred, jealousy, fear, tension, stress, anxiety, all of these elements are connected with the labels, with the personhood that we take ourselves to be. But that's not what we are. In fact, at the beginning of the yoga session today, there was a song that was being played. It has 6 stanzas. It's called Nirvana Shatkam. It's by Adi Shankaracharya. Adi Shankaracharya was one of the greatest philosophers that India has produced. And the story goes that when he was a very young man, he ran into his future teacher. And when the teacher asked him, "Who are you?" in response to that question, he recited the 6 stanzas that we shared today earlier. And that was his response. And after that, the teacher accepted him as a student, as a disciple. And the Vedas, the scriptures talk about just being aware of, you're not even, you're aware of your body, you're aware of the objects. So when you're aware of any object, you are not the object, you are separate from the object. So you observe your hand, you see your hand, but your hand cannot see you. So you are separate from it. And the same way, the beingness is separate from the thoughts that we observe. And then we realize there is no reason to get upset or get depressed by thoughts, because thoughts are not who we are, they don't define us. Thoughts come and go, they are just visitors. And we don't want to be a hotel to allow the visitors to stay in our head for immemorial time or long time. Those are just thoughts, they come and go. The only time when they seem to stay for a longer time is when we connect with them, we log into them, and then we can get wrapped up in those thoughts. But you are the master of your thoughts that you can control. You don't have to believe in every thought that comes your way, and you don't have to buy every thought, because the mind can play many tricks. So you know that you are not the mind. The mind is nothing but a bundle of thoughts. And thoughts have no physical, tangible identity unless we feed them with our attention. That is the nourishment they survive on. So you are prior to your thoughts, and you can always bring your attention to your breath. Anytime you feel like, oh, it's becoming hard to get out of this mode of depression or fear or anxiety about future or uncertainty, why spoil your present moment? So bring your attention to your breath, and you will notice that it will disengage you from that deep dark cloud that you were getting wrapped up around. So slowly you will notice that there is more space that is created within. It is the space between thoughts, it is the gap between thoughts, and that is our default state. That's the beingness. And that beingness is always there. The beingness remains as is. It has no drama of our lives. The drama The content of our lives varies from person to person, but the beingness remains as is. It's not contaminated by the color of the content of the story of our lives. The presence is what we are. The presence without the labels that have been superimposed on it. And in this pure presence, you notice that you feel very relaxed, you feel this sense of peace, you feel this sense of calmness, this sense of beauty, love, joy. These are all fragrances of the beingness. But the moment we get pulled into a drama of the story that's happening around and we actually begin to identify ourselves with the role of, whether it's the role of King Lear you're playing or Queen Victoria you're playing the role, and we actually begin to take ourselves to be that. And that's when we begin to feel those feelings of, hatred, jealousy, anger, depression, fear. All you have to do is to realize that those are all different roles that we are playing on the screen of awareness. The screen remains as is. The TV screen is not, it doesn't get contaminated by the tsunami that is shown on the TV screen. It doesn't get wet by the water, or when there's fire on the screen, it doesn't burn the screen. The screen remains as is. Stay in this presence and notice this presence has no shape. It is shapeless, it has no form, it's formless. It has no color, it is colorless. It has no limits, so it's limitless. It just is. It's always there, even in the deep sleep, when there is no mind and no senses working, the beingness remains. So slowly we are going to end the session and we are going to come back into our waking state. There are 3 states: the waking state, the dream state, and the deep sleep state. So when you are in this presence, you are in neither of these 3 states. That's our default state. This is the substratum on which all the drama is, it's written on it. It's like writing in the water. So it leaves no impression on the beingness, on the presence that you are. So now that you have this powerful tool, you know that you can never be depressed, you can never get angry, you can never get, on the surface you may seem like you are, of course, showing that you are angry, but deep down you're very calm, you're very relaxed. Now bring your hands together, rub your hands, feel the warmth of your hands as you rub them. Bring them over your face, covering over your eyes, cupping your hands over your eyes, and slowly open your eyes to the light around you. But the light within you always remains as is. And spread that light around. Spread the sunshine and bring love, compassion, joy, beauty in others' lives around you as well. So with that, we'll end the session. So remember, eat wisely, move smart, breathe deep, sleep well, relax, meditate, stay healthy, and stay safe. Thank you, and wish you a very happy Purnima tomorrow. It's Guru Purab, and it is a full moon, and it is a special day because Guru Nanak, who is the founder of Sikh faith, it's his birthday. So happy Guru Purab and Guru Purnima and Purnima. Thank you. See you next Sunday.